All right, quick little story for you about a scammer. This guy tried to get me on eBay. If you use eBay, this is one to just look out for. So eBay been around for a long time. Everybody probably know by now. Starting like '99 or something. I've been on it since the beginning. I bought stuff and sold stuff on there. It's a decent platform, but over the years they've gotten worse. I don't even really like them that much. I'm always kind of like I shouldn't even use it. I should use something else, but they got the platform, they got the most people. So we need a new one, man. We need like something new to beat them, man. Cause they just turn into something else now. But anyway, so I put an item up. The item sold. I shipped the item. I got my own little shipping thing where I can do my labels and all that stuff. So I printed this label and I selected something, was it United States Postal Service Advantage or UPS Advantage? One or the other. But what it is, I believe the label will start out with one company and it's going to get the package is going to get shifted to another and they're going to do the final delivery or something like that. Like it might start out as Postal Service and then UPS may end up doing, UPS may end up doing the final delivery or vice versa or even FedEx sometimes. Anyway, sold it, dude paid. I put up the tracking number and I checked back later and it said dropped off, but it wasn't moving yet. This is like maybe 4 or 5 days in. I'm like, man, what's going on? So I'm kind of like waiting on it. I'm looking. Nothing was happening. Next thing you know, I get a message from the guy, the person that bought the item. He said he filed a claim. Like, hey, I didn't get the package. I'm kind of wanting a refund. So I'm like, hold on. Like, you should have contacted me. Hold on. Let me look into this. So I went back into my shipping account, not eBay, my shipping account, and I logged in. I looked at the package. I looked at the tracking. I was like, oh, I see the problem. It was the United States Postal. It was a UPS tracking. I put in the original one, which was the Postal Service. So I went back to eBay. I loaded that number in and everything populated and it said delivered. So this bum, watch out for scammers. People don't care. This bum, it got delivered. Then another thing about eBay, they won't release your money. They won't release your funds until it says delivered. It was delivered. He tried to keep the item and get a refund. See, people are no good. He know he got it. He just figured, you know what, I'm going to keep the item and I'm going to get my money back. But I checked, I had my stuff. I had the account and I had my receipt. I just couldn't find a receipt, but I know I always got one when I log into my shipping account and I can watch the whole package from where I'm at until it get to your doorstep. Sometimes with a picture. You can see if they took a picture, even that'll upload in there. So this bum, and I was able to look up to see where he lived. I was like, I see, you can see everything. I got the address. So I just want to do a quick little Google look. And I was like, oh, I see. Just, man, you bum, you worthless. See, people are scammers, man. People don't care. They don't care. But that's just something to look out for. Make sure you put your right tracking number in. I just thought it was, because I had two. And I was like, is this the one or is this the one? I'm not sure how it was going to work out. But I had the whole situation in my shipping account. So I was able to load that in and immediately said, I had to refresh a couple times and immediately said delivered. And I went back to eBay. I put that in and in my account, delivered, showed the whole thing. Man, that dude tried to get me. So I wrote him a message. I was like, yo, bro, you try to keep both, didn't you? But I wrote him a message and I just blocked him from my account. I don't use eBay that much. I'm not going to really mess with it that much. They just too janky, and I don't like their customer service. It's all like this you call a number, it's all automated. I need a person for this situation. And the other thing, initially, it wasn't uploading. I put the tracking and it wasn't taking it at first. I think it takes a few minutes for it to get in there. I'm like, come on. Because they don't care. Like their system will just say, hey, you not delivered. Okay, we're going to refund this guy. I had to like February 7th or something for that to happen, but to get a person to speak to, that's what you want. I don't want any of that other stuff. I don't want that little chat thing. I need a person so I can explain this because they don't have nothing for it if the tracking number's in there wrong. And so I was able to put the right one in there. But then after a little while, after I called and I went back to my system, logged back in, it did populate and it showed funds will be released and package delivered. That dude tried to scam, man. Every time I think about that, man, that's a thief, man. He tried to keep the item and wanted his money back, and just going to try to file a claim. So that's just a lesson if you use eBay or any of these things, man. It's always little gaps in the system where people find a little way to scam. Well, especially when eBay, they probably didn't know about this one. Maybe I'm pretty sure it's happened before, but you just gotta have your stuff together, man. Because they get on my nerves. People will file, act like they didn't get something, but I'm glad when it said delivered. Then they say, oh, we will release the funds. They'll hold your money. They'll even refund the person back. They'll go in your account and take the money. They will go in there and take it. I've had that happen. People have ripped me off. I paid for something. This is outside of eBay though. Paid for something. They don't ship it. They disappear. Next thing you know, you can go right to PayPal. If it's goods and services, if you did through goods and services, not that friend family stuff, do it through goods and services. You protect it for a certain amount of days. That person don't do it, they'll go right in there and take it back. I had it happen. I guess the person ain't know, like, dude, you trying to be a scammer? Cool, you can take the PayPal money. I just know that I'm protected. Like, they will go in there and take the money. They'll go and take it, give it right back to you. But yeah, man, just if you use any of those platforms, especially eBay. Which man, I can't really stand them, man. They did get better with the fees because they were killing it with the fees. Now they kind of worked it out where it's not as bad, but they will take taxes, fees. They hold the money. You got to have your bank link with it. Before you used to be able to select where you want the money to go. Now it's straight up bank, like they all in your business now. So that's kind of one of the things where it's like yeah. But anyway, that's the video for today. Watch out when selling online, especially on eBay. Watch out for scammers. People don't care. They'll take you to task. So you just got to be ready for them. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with another one. All right, peace.